Hello everyone, thank you for following my civil channel. Today on Autocad series we're going to talk about 4 important draw command and 2 important modification command. So let's first start with rectangle. Rectangle, either you can choose it from the ribbon panel in the draw and from here, or you can type easily REC. Then you have a 3 option. Actually, you have a 4 option. First option, you can draw freehand, whatever you wanted, by the length, width, whatever you wanted. Just move your cursor and you can draw it. The second option which you have, type again rectangle. You have area. Area, you can, as you know, either you can type A or you can choose it from here. You type A. Then it will ask you to give the area for your rectangle. For example, we want the area for rectangle to be 500. Then it will ask you to either give it length or the width, which one you want it. We will give it the width. The width to be, for example, 100. Then as you can see, the other side of it, it will be automatically. The width will calculate it automatically. Now we can see our rectangle, the dimension. See the length, we give it 100. So the width is already been calculated by the Autocad and it's given 500 by 500. Then you have other option for rectangle, to draw rectangle. Then again we will type rectangle. You have dimension, you will type D. Now for this one you can specify the length and the width. For example, we give it 50 by 50. This is a rectangle, 50 by 50. And the last one, let's again type rectangle. The last one, you can choose how to be rotated. Either to be 0 rotation. See, let's first start R. You will give it the angle which you want it to be 0, 30, 150, whatever you want it. For example, we'll give it 60 degree. Then again, as you know, another option, you can use again area, dimension, to choose exact area and the dimension. So this is the first one, which is the rectangle. Let's erase. Then the second one, we have polygon. Polygon, you can choose it again from the draw section below the rectangle. This one, the polygon. Or you can type POL for polygon. Then first thing it will ask you number of side. How many number of side you want for your polygon? Let's say 6. Then specify center of polygon. Let's specify it either. Then it will ask you, do you want it to be inscribed in a circle or to be circumscribed about the circle? Let me first draw both of them, then I will explain you on the drawing. Let's first mention to inscribe in the circle. So we'll type I. Then we will give it the radius of 100, or let's give it 200. Again, we will draw another polygon, exactly the same as this one, 6. Then we will, for this one, we will choose the other one, which is circumscribe about the circle. We type C, and the radius, same as the other one, 200. So let's draw the circle so you know exactly what I'm talking about. As I told you, the radius was 200, so we'll give it 200. Same for this one. We will draw a circle with the radius of 200. As you can see, the difference between these two, which is inscribe in a circle and circumscribe about the circle. This is the difference between them, which all the polygon is inside the circle, and the other one, the polygon, is outside the circle. This is the difference between these two options of polygon. The next one, we have polyline. Let's erase this one. Polyline. Polyline, you can choose it from here, from the draw polyline, or you can type short key of PL. Let's draw a polygon. and turn off the ortho mode. So normal freehand polygon. Okay, let me draw same thing as this one with the help of the line. So what is the difference between polygon and line? Why we are not using line? Why we are using polygon? Basically, the difference between them, polygon is as a whole system, as a one unit. So you cannot delete or erase any of the line. But the line, you can do edit or erasing or any other modification on it. For example, I want to erase this one, I can erase it. But in polygon, it's as a one unit. So this is the first difference between polygon and line. Is the difference between them. So let's see what's option in the drawing polygon we have. In the polygon, let's type PL. Specify the first one. First one you have arc. We'll type A. You can use polygon to draw number of arc. For example, with a different degree, angle, and length. For example, we'll draw an arc here, and then this side, and then that side. This is the first option of polygon. Then the second one, you have a thing which is mentioned half width or the width, H or W. Let's first type half width or H. Then it will tell you specify a starting half width. This will give you the width of the line. For example, you will tell it 10, the half width, and the end half width will give it 20. See, this is the line, how it's gonna be look like. Half width of it is 10, the other is 20. This command is very useful in drawing, in your drawing. And then after that, we'll have polyline. Then we have the length. You can specify exact length and exact degree, as you can see. Just easily type the length you wanted, for example 2000, but don't press enter. As previously I told you, press tab, then give it the degree. For example, we want in 32 degree. So this is all about the polyline. Let's go next to the arc. Arc also has all the command from the ribbon. From the panel draw, you can choose it, which as you can see, it has 11 way of drawing. But the main important thing and the useful one is from 3 points. This is the arc, or you can type A. So we use the 3 points. You give it the first point, then the second point, then the third point as your requirement. Also, you can easily edit it. Just press on it and right click and then move with the cursor. You can change the degree, in, out, the length, whatever you want it. This all about the arc. Let's erase this one. Then after that, what we will have? We will have two important modification comment. First one is fillet. Fillet, what is the use of it? We use fillet for a sharp edge to make it round and fillet by the given radius which we are talking about. So fillet, how we do it? First, let's draw a rectangle. We give it, because previously we give it an angle, let's give it 0. Okay, let's do a rectangle. Then the fillet comment, you can either type F, or from modification panel from here you can choose fillet. You will select, it will ask you to select the first object. This is the first. And then you will type R for radius. You will give it a specific radius, what radius you want to be between these two lines to make it fillet. Let's give it 50. Then second line. Okay, if you wanted more sharper, more fillet, let's press again fillet. First one, then radius, let's give it like 130. This is how the fillet command is used. Also, if you have two separate line, let's turn on the ortho mode. One line you have it here, and the other line, for example, you have it here. You can use fillet command to connect these two lines. First fillet, select the first object. If you want it to be sharp edge, just give the radius 0. Then it will be sharp edge. Now, if you want it with the specific angle, then press fillet, radius, let's give it 70 or more. We need, for example, let's give it 130. And as you can see, it's connect two line with a specific fillet. Then after this one, we have the next comment, which is chamfer. This is the last modification command. Chamfer is also used to bevel the edge of the object. Let's first draw rectangle again to show you on the rectangle. We can use this chamfer command also from modification panel as I show you in the fillet, or you can type CHA. Just basically type CHA. So chamfer. Specify first line of it. First line you will specify. In the chamfer you have distance, angle and method. Just use distance. The other two method is not useful, so use the distance. Type distance. It will ask you to specify first chamfer distance. It means that you wanted the first one to be how much the distance of it. Let's give it 40, the first line. And the second line, let's give it 80. We will choose the second line. And you will know what I mean. So from here, let's go back 40, and from here 80. This is useful of the chamfer. Also, as previously we draw for a fillet, we can draw two lines. And use chamfer command for these two lines. First line, second line, as you can see. So that's it. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more videos.